All right, listen up. This one's gonna be a little different, all right? Normally, me and Lester, we don't hold back. We drop bombs, we light fires, and we freaking torch the truth into every corner of the internet.
But today, we're going PG, baby. Not because we turn soft, but because some of you out there can't handle a little strong language, even though you've been getting gang robbed by your own government for decades.
We want to reach the folks who still think Trump's the bad guy. You know the type. They still believe Obama was a smooth genius and Biden's just a nice grandpa trying his best. Well, guess what?
We're about to show you what actually happened. Facts, results. First term Trump versus 8 years of Obama and the absolute train wreck that is Biden.
And here's the deal. We're only covering Trump's first freaking term. Just the first, because there's so much good he did, it already makes the other two look like they showed up to a chess match with Uno cards.
We'll come back after term 2, don't worry. But for now, let's just stick to what Trump did in those first 4 years and let that do the freaking damage.
So, Obama, Biden, Trump. Let's compare the presidents, shall we?
You know what blows my freaking mind? Obama could smile, talk slow, pause every 3 words like he's about to drop the cure for cancer, and still wreck the country while people clapped like trained seals.
Yeah, he was like a used car salesman in a tuxedo. Talked a big game, but under the hood, engines missing, brakes are shot, and he sold you the idea of hope while feeding terrorists cash.
Let's start with that 1.7 billion of it to freaking Iran. 400 million of it, cash, on a bloody pallet. Secret nighttime drop-off like it was a ransom movie, only it was real.
You imagine if Trump pulled that, CNN would have exploded. But Obama? Oh, it was a pre-negotiated settlement. Give me a freaking break.
And what did we get in return? Iran laughed, ramped up their terror funding, and kept chanting death to America while cashing American checks.
Then there's Obamacare, a disaster dressed up like a gift basket. If you like your plan, you can keep it. Remember that one?
You can keep your doctor, unless your doctor got nuked by the new system and left the state.
Premiums shot through the roof, deductibles so high it was cheaper to fly to Mexico, get surgery, and come back with a souvenir.
And don't forget Benghazi. 4 Americans died, Obama went to bed, Hillary blamed a YouTube video, and nobody got held accountable. If that ain't Swamp 101, I don't know what is.
Oh yeah, and he weaponized the IRS to go after conservatives. Straight up tried to muzzle political speech like it was freaking North Korea light.
Meanwhile, ISIS grew like a virus, took over half of Iraq and Syria. Obama's strategy? Strategic patience. Translation? Do nothing and hope it goes away.
Fast and Furious too, handing over guns to Mexican cartels. You can't make this shit up.
And let's talk race relations. You'd think the first black president would bring unity, right?
Nope. He divided more than he united, made every issue about identity, race, division, left the country more bitter than he found it.
But the media? They treated him like he walked on water and gave the Gettysburg Address every time he ordered lunch.
Listen, we ain't talking style here. Obama had that, we're talking results. And in that department, the man left the country in worse freaking shape than he found it. And here's another thing nobody ever wants to talk about. Obama was never vetted the way any other president was, not even close. Was he even born here? His grandma says otherwise.
Nope. The media wrapped him in bubble wrap. No deep digging, no real pressure, no tough questions. They decided the story first, then protected it. I believe his grandma over the crap they fed us.
They sold a myth, hope, change, history, and once that story was locked in, anyone who questioned anything got labeled crazy or racist or shut down.
That ain't journalism, that's marketing.
If Obama had been vetted the way Trump was, the way Reagan was, the way any normal president gets vetted, half this stuff we're talking about would have come out in real time.
But instead, they cleared the runway, waved him through, and told the American people, don't ask questions, just clap.
And that right there is how you end up with a smooth-talking president who looks great on camera but leaves the country weaker, more divided, and less secure.
All right, now we move to the guy who somehow got 81 million votes. More than Obama, more than Trump, more than anyone in U.S. history, and he can't even finish a sentence without reading it off a giant freaking teleprompter.
Where am I? What do I say next? Oh, look, it's Jill. Hi, Jill. You can't make this shit up.
Let's just walk through it, all right? Day 1, kills the Keystone Pipeline, wipes out thousands of jobs, and sends gas prices straight to the moon.
Then he goes full open border, freaking millions pour in. Illegals left and right, fentanyl, human trafficking, cartels, ICE is neutered. Border agents get blamed for whipping migrants with reins, which didn't even happen.
Meanwhile, cities flood with fentanyl, overdoses skyrocket, and families are burying kids. But Biden's out here talking about equity and climate change.
Let's talk Afghanistan. Left 13 service members dead, left Americans behind, left $85 billion in military gear. And the Taliban, they held a freaking parade in U.S. uniforms with our own weapons. Are you kidding me? WTF?
And while that disaster's playing out, this guy's checking his watch at the ceremony for the fallen. You believe that shit?
Freaking disgraceful.
Then we got inflation. Everything. Eggs, gas, rent, cars, groceries, sky high. All while they're bragging about Bidenomics.
Which is code for spend money we don't have, print more, raise interest rates, then blame everybody else.
He gave freaking billions to Ukraine, left East Palestine hanging, and half the country can't afford groceries without a side hustle. And this guy's handing out checks like it's Monopoly night.
Don't forget the spy balloon from China, floated across the whole freaking country while Joe sat there like it was a parade float.
And then there's the laptop, Hunter's laptop, buried before the election. The media, the intel community, they all knew it was real. They lied to your face.
They said it was Russian disinformation. Turns out it was real. Emails, texts, hookers, pay-to-play, shady deals. And Joe? I never talked to my son about business. Yeah, okay, and I'm the freaking tooth fairy.
Bottom line, the country is weaker, the world's laughing, and every time this guy speaks, half the country holds their breath like he's trying to defuse a bomb with one hand in his oatmeal.
They treat him like a harmless old man, but let's be honest, he's just a puppet. The handlers are running the show, and we're the ones paying the price.
You think Trump had mean tweets? This guy can't even tweet without misspelling his own name.
All right, we gave Obama his spotlight. We broke down Biden's disaster in real time. Now let's talk about the one guy who walked into the Oval Office, flipped the whole freaking system upside down, and actually got things done. Donald J. Trump.
And remember, this is just his first term, not even counting what he's doing now. What he did in 4 years, it would take Biden and Obama 12 lifetimes to even pretend to match it.
Created 7 million jobs. Unemployment dropped to 3.5%, lowest in half a freaking century.
Record low unemployment for Black Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women, veterans, and people without high school diplomas.
Middle-class incomes up by $6,000, poverty hit record lows, and food stamp use dropped by 7 million.
Meanwhile, stock markets, Dow hit 30,000, 401ks exploded, small business optimism broke a 35-year record.
And the bottom 50% of earners, their net worth went up by 40%. That's not talk, that's real results.
Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, biggest tax overhaul in decades. Doubled the standard deduction, slashed the corporate tax rate, and put more money back in your freaking pocket.
Wiped out 8 regulations for every new one. That's right, 25,000 pages of red tape gone. Businesses were finally breathing again.
Even low-income Americans felt it. Deregulation gave them an extra $3,100 per year on average.
1.2 million manufacturing and construction jobs created. Supply chains started coming home. America First wasn't just a slogan, it was the blueprint.
Opportunity zones pumped $75 billion into low-income communities. That's called lifting people up without fake programs or empty speeches.
Tore up NAFTA and replaced it with USMCA, better deals for American farmers, workers, and businesses.
Told China to shove it, hit them with tariffs, crack down on IP theft. And yeah, they finally started buying our freaking beef and poultry.
Withdrew from the Iran nuclear deal, crushed ISIS, took out al-Baghdadi and Soleimani, brokered historic peace deals in the Middle East.
He even got NATO to cough up $400 billion more for defense. That's what leadership looks like.
Built 400-plus miles of border wall, illegal crossings dropped over 80% where the wall was finished.
Catch and release? Gone. Sanctuary cities? Defunded. Asylum fraud? Shut down.
Oh, and he created the Space Force, modernized the military, and gave the troops their biggest pay raise in a decade.
Killed the Obamacare mandate, gave people more choice, slashed drug prices, and forced hospitals to show you the freaking price before treatment.
During COVID, Operation Warp Speed got vaccines done in 9 months, ventilators mass-produced, PPE delivered nationwide, testing system built from scratch, no ventilator shortages, strategic stockpile rebuilt.
And he did all that while Democrats were out there hoarding toilet paper and blaming Trump for a virus from freaking China.
3 Supreme Court justices, 230 plus federal judges. The courts haven't been this solid in generations.
First step, actual criminal justice reform that helped real people, funded police, protected law and order. Operation Legend took down thousands of violent criminals.
Fixed the VA, fired the lazy, corrupt ones, gave vets real choices on doctors, suicide prevention programs, homelessness down.
Record funding for HBCUs, school choice expanded, child tax credit doubled, paid family leave for federal workers, all under Trump.
And again, let me say it, we're only talking about the first freaking term.
That's right, we didn't even touch the second term. And we won't, not yet. I mean, come on, how much more did you want the guy to do? He only had 4 years, and he did more than all other presidents combined. That's correct, you heard right, combined. Oh, and that's not all. No, he did more, a shitload more. We just can't cover it all here. The video would have to be 4,000 hours long. You don't believe me? Go check out the 2 links we have in the description and in the pinned comment. Those are the links to our Facebook page where we needed 2 pages to fit it all, hence the 2 links. You'll need a couple weeks to read all his accomplishments. I dare you to go read them.
But when the time comes, we'll be back, and we'll stack term 2 right on top of this monster list.
Spoiler alert, it's already looking like another 4 years of fire.
Compared to Obama and Biden, Trump's first term crushes them. It ain't even close. Style versus substance, smooth talk versus real work, we'll take the freaking results every time.
And look, we're just scratching the surface here. The full list of Trump's accomplishments, as mentioned earlier, is so freaking long we'd need to talk for a week or 2 just to get through it all.
Yeah, this video ain't called Trump, the audiobook. We're just giving you our personal top 10, maybe 12, whatever we could fit without turning this into a Netflix series.
But for those of you who really want to see the whole freaking list, which is on 2 pages, facts, receipts, all of it, like I said earlier, we've got it posted on our Facebook channel. Check the links in the description and pinned comment and go see for yourself.
So let's just lay it out one more time, real slow, for the people in the back.
Obama gave cash to Iran, choked the economy, let ISIS grow, divided the country, and smiled while doing it. Style over substance.
Biden botched Afghanistan, let the border collapse, tanked the economy, and can't string together a sentence without a teleprompter and a prayer.
Trump? Even if you didn't like his tweets, the guy got results.
He rebuilt the economy, made America energy independent, secured the border, brokered peace deals, crushed ISIS, cut your taxes, brought back jobs, empowered veterans, and handed out wins like candy on Halloween.
And we didn't even touch his second term. This was first term only. And look what the hell he did with just that.
Like we said before, the full list is massive. We picked the biggest, clearest wins. But if you want to read the full record for yourself, we got it up on our Facebook page. The link's in the description and pinned comment.
You owe it to yourself to read it, especially if you've been fed nothing but media spin and TikTok brain fog for the last decade. Do your homework.
We're not here to tell you what to think. We're just here to remind you of what the hell actually happened. And the truth?
The truth don't need to shout, it just needs to be seen. Trump delivered, the others didn't.
And if that pisses some people off, good. Means it's working.
If you're tired of the lies, the gaslighting, and the circus, hit that subscribe button.
Drop a comment, share this with your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors, even the ones who still think CNN is news.
The algorithm is throttling channels like this because we tell the truth. The only way around it is you, sharing, commenting, bookmarking the channel.
And like we said, we'll be back after Trump's second term with part 2. But for now...
Now you know the difference between hope and hype, leadership and lip service, and results versus rehearsed bullshit.
And just so you know, Chris Dallas gives us digital celebrities the best freaking scripts on the internet, period. That way we can relay the truth straight to you, the patriots who actually give a shit. See you in the next one. And next time, we might not be this freaking polite. Vinny, Lester, and Chris Dallas are out of here.